Or I could go with slow mo. Hola. Buenos dias. I'm gonna tell you, look to me. Look to me. I'm gonna tell you, look to me. Captures everything around me. I'm gonna tell you, look to me. Captures everything around me. Hola. Buenos dias. What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you like a nigga tell me. Captures everything around me.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Captures everything around me.
Connected.
What y'all out there doing? Oh, how y'all doing tonight?
Around for about 6 years, especially in the thumbtack
Trucker Soul Dash.
Today, I want to share.
A man has 2 minutes to offer you something in a social setting. So if you're out at a bar or a lounge and he approaches you, within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer, $1 million, something.
She said $1 million. That bitch crazy.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. So I was actually added on this video on TikTok because some of my followers decided that I needed to talk about this conversation and bring it here, and so of course I'm gonna do just that. So this woman explains that she has a 2-minute rule. Now, I have not watched this video at all, so I'm gonna watch it authentically with you guys, press play, pause play, give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire situation.
A man has 2 minutes to offer you something in a social setting. So if you're out at a bar or a lounge and he approaches you, within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer, $1 million, something. Otherwise, you're just listening to him give a TED talk. He's giving a seminar, babe, at your expense. Congratulations. You just sat there and heard about his childhood traumas for free. Are you a therapist, babe? I didn't know. Do you take Medicaid? I didn't know. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Your time and attention is valuable. He needs to honor that. Remember, you don't approach a goddess without a gift.
This face that she's making, if I'm being, because I keep it all the way real with you guys. I don't hold back nothing. No shade to her. I don't know her. Nothing. It's not personal against you, girl. I don't know you. This face that she's making right here is the same exact face that Sprinkle Lady makes. Same face. And I think that a lot of women, before we even get into the conversation, I think a lot of women have to take a step back from spending majority of their time on social media, because it becomes a point where everybody starts mirroring the same exact personality, the same facial expressions. Like, you are literally morphing into somebody else because you are absorbing so much of their energy, and that is not healthy. Now, I'm not saying that this woman can't smile on her own. I'm not saying that she doesn't have, her own features. But there's a certain gaze, smile, and head tilt that Sprinkle Lady is known for. And I know because I've reacted to videos about the Sprinkle Lady. And when these women, embody that energy, it's nothing bright. Okay? I'm just going to keep it real with you. It don't sound like nothing bright. So now let's get into the conversation. She said that in this 2-minute rule, if a man approaches you, that he has to come bearing some type of gift, within 2 minutes of walking up to you at the bar, whatever, wherever you guys are.
A man has 2 minutes to offer you something in a social setting. So if you're out at a bar or a lounge and he approaches you, within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer, $1 million, something.
Now, I personally have something that I like to call discernment, okay? And in 2 minutes of meeting anyone, I don't want you to give me nothing. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want a mint. I don't want water. I don't want you to purchase, buy, gift, provide me with anything, because why am I so deserving of something from you and you don't know me? And I think that more, especially younger women or women out there in the dating world who don't have these tools, have to adopt this mentality. What makes you so special? When I was growing up, my mom, instructed me. She told me, listen, any man that gives you something, you're going to have to pay for that somehow. She's right, okay? Whether that is giving you my, time, attention, whether that's giving you my phone number, body, whatever it is, there's going to be, when a man invests in something or when people invest in something, they are expecting a return on their investment. Okay, so he is not buying you a drink for no reason. He is not, giving you money for no reason. There is an expectation on the gifts that are given to you. And this is how a lot of women get themselves hurt, harmed, put in very, crazy situations. It's because of the fact that they are in these spaces exchanging things and thinking that, oh yeah, well, because I'm a goddess and I'm just so amazing, like I'm just so deserving of all these things. That makes no sense. And first of all, this whole I'm a goddess conversation,
Remember, you don't approach a goddess without a gift.
a lot of y'all can't even spell it. Okay? Don't even know what a goddess looks like, acts like, don't even know the traits of a feminine woman in particular. Like, have no idea what any of that stuff means. And a lot of these women walk around calling themselves queen, goddess, this, that. Nothing feminine about you, nothing nurturing about you, nothing warm about you. Like, nothing at all. You should, if you want to be real, a lot of y'all should be calling yourself king, okay? Should be calling yourself sergeant, lieutenant, because the way y'all walk around barking orders and demanding people do stuff for you, you definitely can't be, considering yourself gracious or goddess-like. That's absurd.
Otherwise, you're just listening to him give a TED Talk. He's giving a seminar, babe, at your expense. Congratulations. You just sat there and heard about his childhood traumas for free. Are you a therapist, babe? I didn't know. Do you take Medicaid? I didn't know. That's crazy. Couldn't be me.
You sitting down and talking to somebody and getting to know them is very important. And a lot of these women, their priorities need to shift. Now, if you are a woman that's out there trying to get to the bag and, you don't care what comes with that, you don't care if there might be harm in your way, you don't care. Like, if you're just one of those women who feel like YOLO for the experience and whatever happens, happens, and if you go out there and somebody snatch you up or if things go the wrong way or things get twisted, you don't really care about that, then that's completely up to you. By all means, this is not the space that you need to be in. But if you're a woman who is prioritizing a relationship, you're prioritizing wanting to be in a marriage, a man sitting down with you, having a conversation with you and talking to you is one of the most essential and key things that you need. You want to know why? Because you can absorb this information. You need to be sitting down. You don't need to be inebriated. You don't need to be a little tipsy. You don't need to mistake any of the energy of the conversation of what's happening. You need to be clear-headed, sound mind, and be sitting there and listening keenly to what this man is telling you. Because as he's speaking, you are getting the type of person he is. You need to be engaging in conversation. You need to be asking questions about this man, his character, his principles, who he is, what he stands for, because that is going to let you know if in the long run, this is going to be a waste of time. You getting a drink, him offering you money, him bringing you flowers or whatever, that's all gimmicks, babe.
gimmicks.
You can have a horrible man go on a date with you, buy you a drink, get you flowers, and not call you, you know, do you, not call you, and that's it. And that's your real husband. That's your real man. No gimmicks needed. Again, a lot of these women that I personally see, I don't know this woman, I've never seen any of her content, it's not personal. I'm going off of what this woman said in the conversation, okay? But a lot of these women get on the internet and they regurgitate talking points about getting to the bag, and they are putting a lot of younger women, in my personal opinion, in harm's way. Because they're not telling you that there are men who will come to the table with the bag, with the money, with the check, with buying you drinks, with buying you and your homegirl stuff, and they are horrible men. Horrible, harmful, will hurt you. They don't have these conversations. They put these women in these seats and let them sink or swim. And then we hear about it later. I'm not saying all men are like that. I'm saying the possibilities that are out there. They put the bag first, the money first, finances first, and logic, you know, safety, all that stuff just goes out the window. Foolishness. I don't agree with it. And these are the women who y'all talk about are girls. And then y'all talk about me and talk about, oh, you not a girl's girl, you pick me. I care about you for real. Because I'm not feeding your mind with foolishness. Stuff that, like I said, you can't get yourself out of. That's just my take on it. Whoever tagged me in this video, I see why you did. Because you guys knew I was going to say the same thing I always say, that this is foolishness. Okay? Foolishness. I like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you. River TV.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Pearl Media. Today we're reacting to a Kevin Samuels video with some honest, unfiltered thoughts. Let's get right into it.
Like they say, hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello. Where y'all at tonight?
Get you, I'm Frank.
Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. Is that better?
Yeah, so what do women owe their community?
I mean,
First of all, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay. What state do you live in?
New York.
Okay, what do you owe your community?
When you say what's wrong, black community. New York, do you about all of me?
I'm talking about the community right now.
So I think that I guess my duty to the community would be to give back in terms of, like, I feel like I'm a successful woman for my age. Well, I know I'm a successful woman at my age. You know, I make good money.
Thank you. Do you know, is this your stop woman?
Yeah. You know, I make good money, you know, and live on my own. Went to school and all that good stuff. So I feel like my duty to the community would be to give back in a sense. If I'm volunteering, I'm mentoring somebody who's like younger than me, to put them, or to, not to put them in a position, but put them on the road to be in the position that I'm in.
Do you do that?
Yes, I do.
So you owe your community volunteerism?
Yeah, I think that's what I owe my community.
Okay, they're clapping out here tonight.
I think so, yeah.
So your community that you grew up in provided you nothing but volunteerism.
I mean, in a sense, yeah. I mean, it's village, right? To raise.
No, well, if all you get is volunteerism, is that really a village?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yes, I would. Like when you have your parents, and if I'm young and family volunteering to.
First off, let me stop right there.
Okay.
Were you raised with your mother and father?
I was raised with my father, but my dad was a.
Okay, but you said you're family.
Mhm.
You don't own community. You don't own your community, your family.
Do I own?
Yes. 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 Newsflash. Yes.
I don't necessarily think that I own my community. I think that if
The women today don't even realize that the first thing you owe your community is the building blocks of the community. Nuclear family.
I mean,
Ma'am, listen, I need you to listen. What you said you owe the community is what a man brings.
Exactly.
Money and activity.
but I mean, that's not just what men bring. That's like,
It's not, okay, see, the problem is that you don't understand the difference. Women are supposed to, men have, buy a home, buy a house, women make it a home. Black women have been convinced to give up the main superpower, your femininity. So now you're coming to talk about your success, and I let you talk about your success, and you framed your success in a masculine way. By your education, your income, and your accomplishments.
well, that's what I'm in my life right now.
And 25, and that's the point.
Well, I mean, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing.
Oh, okay, so you think your community, so at 25, you think your community is better off today than it was 20 years ago?
It depends on in what way. In terms
Okay, you think your community today is better off than it was 60 years ago?
yes.
You think your community today is better off than it was in the 60s?
Yes.
In what ways?
Wow.
In the ways where, I mean, just as black, we have more, I use that term,
We have more what? We have more what?
more freedom, and I use that but in terms of the resources that we have,
Such as?
such as technology, such as,
That has nothing to do with your community, man.
what it does.
No, it does not. Technology is I said your community. Technology of the day was a library and a library card. We had technology. It was called microfiche radio. We had technology.
Okay.
You live by yourself?
I do.
Do you have an alarm in your house?
I do not.
You have a doorman building?
No.
What kind of security do you have?
I don't have security.
Oh, okay. So there's no locks on your doors.
I mean, yeah, those, but I feel like every home has a lock.
They didn't used to.
Okay.
Can you walk down the street at 3 o'clock in the morning with the light and with the lights out and feel safe in a blackout?
I don't think so, no.
So you could back then.
I mean, I personally wouldn't know that.
Well, that's the point. So you can't say it's better off today because obviously you don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about from a technological standpoint, but even from a freedom standpoint. We actually had neighborhoods. What part of New York do you live in?
I don't live in the city, I'll say that. No.
What part of New York do you live in?
Long Island.
Long Island. So it's on the borough of Long Island. No, Long Island, not Staten Island, Long Island.
Yeah.
And 70 years ago, what was the black part of Long Island?
70 years ago, I can't say.
Because of what?
Okay,
Yeah, but that was still Harlem.
which is in a borough.
But it was before crack. See, y'all don't know what we used to have. Where'd you go to college?
Still Albany.
Still?
In Albany, which is
Right. So this is what we've effectively done. We've made modern women today become men. Don't even realize that the women made a neighborhood a community because your mama wasn't home, you go over to Miss Jenkins' house to get you something to eat. She got something for you. When's the last time your man knocked on the door and said, what's your first name again? What's your name?
Destiny.
Destiny?
Google Pixel 9a with Gemini. Looking for something buried in your box?
Gemini, check Gmail for that flower shop Joe recommended.
Gemini's got you.
Hey, Destiny, do you know all your neighbors in your building?
I don't know all of them. I know some of them.
How long you been in that building?
2 years.
2 years? How many stories?
It's like a home, so it's an actual neighborhood, not a building.
So and you don't know everybody in this home?
I know everybody in the home. I know, neighbors, two doors to the left, right.
You know to the left and right, but you don't know your block.
No.
Okay. See, you were down on your block back then. So when Roberta come down, hey, Destiny, come out some flour, some sugar. Matter of fact, she would probably just walked in your door because the screen would have been open.
Okay. I'll do that.
Can you do that now? Can you go ask your neighbor for anything? 3 doors down?
So, yeah, the ones that
No, 3 doors down? No, 2 doors down. 3 doors down.
I mean, if it's counting doors.
No, you can't, because they don't know you. You don't know them. See, you don't have a community. You have an apartment.
Okay.
You basically live in a prison. See, you think you're free, young lady.
But you're
You
not.
think you're free. Well, see, when you were free is when you could walk down the street and not have to worry about being touched. Whether it was a blackout, brownout, whether you had lights or not, because they knew Destiny was so-and-so's kid. She could walk from one street to the other, go several blocks over. Kids could actually get on the bike and ride down the street, and nobody would have to touch them. They need dogs, pistols, sticks. They were safe.
Okay.
You could actually eat food, drink somebody's house. You could even spend the night at your friend's house. You got lots of sleepovers when you were a kid?
With
Nope.
friends that my parents knew.
Exactly. So, now, the neighborhood, what I just described sounds like a neighborhood in a community.
Okay.
Where kids is outside playing with it. Destiny, get outside and go play. And you had to go outside and play with the kids who came in from the summer visiting their cousins, something and so forth. And you played with the neighborhood kids. Did you play with the neighborhood kids in the neighborhood?
When I was younger.
What age did that stop?
Probably playing like high school. Probably.
You stopped playing in high school.
Yeah.
Are you still friends with people you grew up with?
Some, yes.
So, 60 plus years ago, we had neighborhoods, we had communities.
Okay.
You don't have that now. You got an apartment. And effectively, if I just put a glass dome, 2 doors there, 2 houses this way, 2 houses that way, and you didn't know, you'd be in prison. Because you don't use anything past that. And you call that freedom. Ain't that a bitch?
I mean, I feel like we took a turn.
No, we didn't take a turn. I just know it's called check. You don't understand that you don't have a community. That's why you don't feel like you owe anything, because you're not attached to anything with you. It's what you want.
No, I don't think I'm. Yeah,
Who do
myself.
you volunteer for in this? Who do you volunteer for in your neighborhood? Since you don't know nobody, 2 doors this way and 2 doors that way. Who do you volunteer for?
I usually do a lot of volunteer through my job. And
But your job ain't your community.
well, they are pathway to my.
No, your job is a volunteer, is it required or is it volunteer?
Okay,
Is it required or is it volunteer?
is a job required for volunteer?
No, the work you do, the volunteer work you do, you said you do it through your job, right?
Yes, yeah, most
Is
of the
it
time.
required that you do it or is it volunteer?
It's voluntary. You're not.
See, I thought you actually meant that you, on your own compulsion, when I did this out of the goodness of your heart. There's a difference. I'm not discounting what you're doing. I'm just saying it's different. See, when Coach Johnson used to teach the Little League, he was actually the head football coach, but then he taught the Little League because he cared about the boys in the neighborhood. He didn't get paid to do that, and his job didn't set it up. He did that in addition to. You get credit for volunteering through your company. They know about it, though, right?
I mean, yeah. So
So there's a professional benefit to doing that. See, so what I'm just saying that it's not as selfless as it used to be.
Not as selfish just because it's.
I said not as selfless. less than other situations.
I was saying, like, how is it less selfless?
How's it less selfless? How's it less selfless? Because you don't know anybody in your community. You're volunteering through your job, and your job has these programs set up, and they're basically you're going to work doing volunteering. You're not doing something to help the neighborhood, to your community you grew up in, something you chose to do with your own skills. That's how.
I do that too. I don't think I don't
You do what? You do what too?
volunteer with them and mentor people.
Where?
Just people that friends, my
Why are
mom.
you breaking up?
Oh, can you hear me now? Is that bad?
How can you volunteer in a community where you only know people 2 doors this way, 2 doors that way?
But I'm talking about the Black community as a whole. Like, not early, like, I mean, where I'm living, not where I grew up. So technically, it's just my current, residence.
So where do you volunteer?
I volunteer throughout, like, the community that I grew up, whether that's helping.
How many times? How often a year?
I would say, I don't know, I can probably count. I can't, I'll be honest about that.
How many?
Maybe like 4 to 5.
My ex-girlfriend and all the stuck-up jerks who bullied me thought I was a loser they could treat like trash. But once I fully unlocked my vampire system, they all...
4 to 5.
4 to 5 times a year.
Yes. What? I mean,
See what I mean, people? We spent all this time, and you don't even realize, dear heart, 4 to 5 times ain't nothing for a community. That's a weekend. That's a month's worth of activity, the way it used to be, what it's supposed to be.
okay. But I mean, I feel like it still counts, and it's still an effort. If you take time out of whatever you have going on, and you use that time to someone else or make an effort.
Average at best, mediocre.
I mean, but what is okay? So when you say
Listen. Don't get defensive.
I'm not. I just want to
Listen.
He just comparing to how it was back
4
then.
to 5 times may be a lot compared to what the rest of your generation is doing. But it ain't nothing compared to what a community is supposed to be.
okay.
But see, at 25 years old, 50 years ago, you'd have been married already, probably have a kid. And you would,
Probably. I believe that.
yeah, and you would have actually been rooted and connected to your community. Your community, the community you live in, are all the people in your neighborhood black?
It's a very mixed community now, so it's not.
Okay, so due respect, you don't even live in your community. It's not an insult. It's a statement of fact.
Okay.
We used to live in our communities.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I'm talking about the work, what you're talking about, I'm volunteering, I'm doing all this, and people who know where I'm going, read the comments and you'll see the disconnect between your 25-year-old understanding of what do I owe? I don't really owe anything. I used to. Well, yeah, you owe quite a bit.
But I didn't say that I didn't owe anything. You said
Well, the thing is, we owe more than volunteering. And the fact of the matter is, you are a single black woman living in a mixed neighborhood.
okay.
Unmarried, no children.
Yeah,
Are you in a serious relationship of any kind?
I was
How long ago did it end?
a few months.
A few months. Do you want to be married ever?
I do.
Do you want children?
I do.
How many children would you like to have?
Ideally, 2.
About what age would you like to get married?
My goal was 28, but I don't.
28. So you're going to get married by 28. By what age would you like to have your last child?
Last child, probably 34.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with your first child?
No.
Okay. How much is a man going to have to make to take care of a
Truck is
family?
so dashing. Where y'all at,
Where
man?
his wife does not have to work.
In Long Island,
We out here tonight.
like living comfortably, I'd say at least 275 to 300.
Did your last boyfriend make $300,000 a year?
No,
Have you ever dated a man to make $300,000?
not yet.
Not yet. This is gonna get tough, okay? How tall are you?
5 feet.
Dress size?
Probably like a 6 or 8.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
160.
So, you've never dated a man who makes that kind of money. So you expect to find a man as you get older who earns more money. I gotta ask you, man, what do you bring to the table that a man making $300,000 a year should pick you?
Well, I'm self-sufficient. I can be sufficient if I'm with somebody who knows how to lead. I can cook. I can do all of the traditional things, and I'm a passionate and loving individual.
You're self-sufficient. You're talking about a man who's making $300,000. He doesn't care if you're self-sufficient or not. He's the one that has to be sufficient. Listen. You said I can be submissive. That's bullshit.
That's not. Because I was kind of submissive in my last relationship.
I bet you believe you were, but you also thought you volunteered too. And I showed you what you call volunteering ain't much.
Okay.
What percentage of men earn $300,000 or more?
Less than 4.
Now, what age do men hit their financial struggle?
If I had to guess, I would say like late 30s or early 40s.
45 to 55. Are you prepared to date a man that's 40 years old?
Nope.
No.
So you expect a young man under 40 to make $300,000 a year. I want you to understand this. What makes you that special to where you get a man who is an exceptionally high earner?
Business owners, I'm talking to y'all. You do know that you should be running your business under an LLC.
High earner at a very young age. Why would he pick you? Why should he pick you?
Because I kind of listed like all of the qualities that I believe that I bring to them.
Man, what you mentioned, you respect men into this country illegally and stand out for the Home Depot and sell cans. The very same things from their mind.
Okay. But I don't think necessarily that someone that's at that level right now. I don't think there's anything.
Well, I asked you if you wanted to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with the first child. You said no. So listen, if you want to get married by 28 and have your last child by 34, from the moment you get married and get pregnant, you want the man to be able to pay that $300,000. So that's within the next 5 years. The math can't be overcome.
Okay.
I'm going to say, ma'am, could you live with a man, deal with a man who's earning what the average black man earns in this country?
Yes, that's it.
Could you marry him and be happy with him for a lifetime?
Yes.
You could be happy with a black man making $40,500 for the rest of his life. It's $20 an hour.
Wait, you said 40,000?
$40,500. It's $20 an hour. That's what the average black man makes in this country.
Nope.
Could I be happy with?
Nope.
Could I be happy with it?
I'm
Nope.
not playing semantics. I asked you, could you be happy?
I think it's possible.
No, I'm asking you, could you? I know it could be possible.
Yeah, I think it's possible if all the other qualities are there.
$20 an hour.
It's possible if all
That means you're going to have to work when you're pregnant.
I mean, it's not. It's all.
That means you're going to have to work when you're pregnant. You're going to have to work until retirement age. That means your kids are going to go to public school. That means unless you, I didn't ask you, but do you plan on making in excess of 6 figures?
Yeah, yes.
So, and then who's going to manage the money? You or him? You're making more than he is.
Well, I feel like when you get married to someone, partnership, right? So it's not.
That's the theory.
It's not one or the other, so you both manage the money.
Somebody has to manage it. At the end of the day,
He said we both go manage the money.
I don't understand why you young ladies
That's not gonna happen.
Stay-at-home wives. You're just average. Do you think? I mean, is that an insult? Calling you saying that you're average?
I feel like, to each their own.
But you laugh when I say when you're average.
Yeah, I don't think I'm average.
What makes you above average?
The things that I bring to I think I'm an attractive one.
Okay, what would you rate yourself on a scale from 0 to 10? What's your base you give you 7?
And you 7, right? I heard the Kelly Rowland. I would say if I have to place myself against Kelly Rowland and Beyonce, and you know what? No, I can rate myself an 8 because I think.
But you think you'll rank up there with Beyonce?
Yes, we are both beautiful. Yes.
I would give you. Arguably, I give you a 5, maybe a 6, something like that.
Okay.
I'll give you cute. But, ma'am, this is not insulting, okay? But see, the thing is, this is what the sad part is. So many young women, you overinflate your price. A man is making $300,000. That's what you want. And you don't think you're average. And you're average because that's what you attracted in your past. You've had average people.
So what? I mean, but I'm only 25.
But you're average 25-year-old. You're 5 feet tall, 160 pounds, and you're average looking.
I don't think I'm average looking. I think you think I'm average looking.
Okay, I really don't want to do this with you, but there's one person who's a professional who's insulting, the person who's not.
Let's do it.
That's not insulting.
She just insulted the niggas making $40,000 a year.
There's no way that you'd be walking down the street in Hollywood or New York City and someone would say, we need to bring her in to model for Ford. We need to get her on the cover of this. She needs to be on the cover. When you talk about pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous, these women are model beautiful. Universally. And today, saying a woman is average is an insult. Saying being with an average. You know how I say it like...
Well, I don't think it's an insult. I think it's just...
It's not even a perception, man. It's like, okay, and I'm trying to be as political about this as possible because you're young, but have you modeled?
No, I don't have a model.
Okay, so if you put yourself arguably next to Beyonce, if I put your picture and made it pop up on everybody's phone at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning and said, do these two women match? Are these two things equal? Do you think the world would say, yes, this person, yep, they're in the same category?
Depends just on looks.
Just on your face.
I mean, I think it depends.
I said worldwide.
It depends on who.
No, ma'am, that's a yes or no. What do you think the worldwide average?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Shop your new mattress your way at Ashley. Browse our wide selection online from the comfort of your home, or come in and see what feels good.
Beyonce's beautiful, and I'm beautiful, so I don't think that I'm not offended.
That's not a matter of being delusional.
I don't think I'm delusional.
See, I'm trying to be nice, but I think we should leave this because I'm going to start asking you questions on the uncomfortable. Where have you gotten 8, 9, 10 outcomes in your life? Where have men who have been rich, wealthy, or powerful who have openly tried to get you to be their primary girlfriend?
I haven't yet.
Exactly, because you're not that quality, you're not on that level.
No, I don't think that's what it is. I feel like, and I've watched lives.
No, ma'am, you exist. No, listen. You go out of your home. The world sees you. Guys, I'm really doing my best, but this is the length of denial with the average woman today. You're seriously rating yourself on the level. You're saying that tomorrow morning, there's 2 phones. Everybody popped up and said, here's Beyonce, here's Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Which woman which woman would you rank? Are these women equal in looks? And you're saying that the majority of the world would say yes.
I think who's looking at me? Some people will say yes, and some people will say no. But that's with anything.
No, it's not. This is why how we've gotten here is this is when I ask with the old community. This is the mindset that you're all special. You're all beautiful. That if I stood you next to Beyonce, no one would say you're Destiny's Child. They would say you're a fan. You'd be in the beehive. You'd be on the first row screaming, saying, "I'm a survivor," but you would not be on the picture of the marquee. That is not you. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're average and you're cute, but you are not on that level. You have not had these outcomes. You can shake your head and give me how deep a girl accomplishment. You have not had these outcomes in your life.
But I mean, to date, no. You can't. I'm 25.
Okay.
I'm young.
You're right, man. You're right. You're young and you're only one day.
No, I just think that like you.
You're right. You're right. It doesn't matter. You're right. You're right. You're right.
All right.
You're right. And I'm trying to help you. Really, I'm really trying to help. But you're digging a deeper hole. So it would be wise to just stop. Okay.
Okay.
It's wise to just stop. Confidence is good, fine, but delusion is not.
I think that's not delusion.
Denial, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's just go there. Then why do you think that you and Beyonce, you're right up there with all the classic eights, Pam Grier, Down for Good Time. Why do you think you're up there with them?
They're successful women that are confident in themselves and have confidence. I'm a successful woman that's a confident.
That has shit to do with looks.
Oh, and that's a confident.
That has nothing to do with looks. It has, no, man. I said it has anything to see. This is the problem.
No, you
listen, man. Let you speak. But black women believe their socioeconomic status increases their sexual marketplace value. You are what you attract. Your sexual marketplace value is the point. Your looks and your figure. Now, arguably, you're short and you're not as thin as you could be.
I'm thick. It's in the, but it's in the.
Oh shit.
It's true. I'm just.
Man, you're 5 feet and 160 pounds. You weigh more than a man.
It's proportioned nicely.
It's not proportioned nice. It's proportioned like a man.
It's not.
Man, oh shit. Whoever your parents are, man, Mr. Mrs. I tried, but your daughter needs a reality check. Young lady.
Okay.
You're 5 feet tall and 160 pounds. That means you're around the dress size 8'10". You should be a dress size 4. At 5 feet tall, you should really be about 110 pounds.
Okay.
You're 50 pounds. You're 50% over your target weight. Let's just look at the BMI, shall we? Let's look at no. Go ahead. Don't go ahead and do the BMI.
Statistics are you? I'm not you.
No, go ahead. Don't tell me what's wrong with the statistics. Tell me why it's where it should be. BMI is everything for everybody. Your BMI is 31.2. That is classified. Underweight is underweight, normal weight, overweight is 25 to 39 to 25 to 29.99, and obesity is the BMI of large, 30% or larger. Your BMI is 31.2. You are obese.
Okay, yes, by the statistics.
By the reality.
Yes, and it's
by the reality. Okay, so an obese, 5 foot tall woman whose average look, saying that because I is successful, and I'm assuming you're talking about in your career?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm internal audit.
Okay. Good job. You probably do accept, you might do very well. Are you earning more than 50,000?
Yes.
More than 75?
Yes.
Less than 100?
Yes.
All right, so that puts you in the top 9%. That's great for a young woman. But do men pick women based upon their income?
Nope.
I don't think just based on income, no.
I don't know how I
Nope.
got here. Perhaps I've lost my mind.
Men don't pick women based on income. Men pick women based upon their sexual marketplace value. Looks, your physique. And after that, whatever they determine is, if not, why do women who make more than you can't seem to get a man who's a higher value? Why do men who are truly high value go for women who are not PhDs and not high earners? Because attraction is not symmetrical. It's different. When women value and what men value are two different things. You keep saying that you give yourself a ranking based upon your income, and that's not what we value.
But it wasn't just based on income.
It's only based upon what's on scale and what's in the mirror.
Okay.
And that's what the world see at a glance. And the fact that you're pushing back and denying this is making me step back and say, now look, you can be as confident as you want, but when you start getting into now, I'm going to tell you as the image consultant, this is crazy. Because if you went into a modeling call, let's say you took your confidence self into an open casting call. For people who think I'm tough, if you've ever seen an open casting call, they would tell you strip down to your underwear, and they will go and put a marker. Have you ever had anybody draw on you and tell you your problem areas? No. Never. That's what I'm saying. So you ladies are over-ranking yourselves.
But I feel like when you say that we overrank ourselves, you compare it to the problematic that exists that women.
The problematic what?
The problematic energy that exists that women have fought to.
That's bullshit. Not over European. I'm comparing you to black women. I'm comparing you to black women. I'm comparing you to black women. No. I'm comparing you to black women.
And you have black women that are.
I'm comparing you to black women. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to have, a open debate, but I feel like
there's no debate about it. There's this whole European beauty standard. I'm comparing you to black women. What's the problematic standard? You said out of your mouth, regardless as to what the standard is, you said out of your mouth, I feel like I'm on the same level as Beyonce.
Yeah.
You can feel that, but it's not true.
Not in every, but yes.
Okay. I'll tell you what. You want to challenge? You want to put that to the challenge? I'll take a screenshot of this right here, and I'm going to put it on my Instagram story. Let people vote. I'm going to put Beyonce's picture and your picture and say, are these two people the same? If you want, you want to see what the market says.
But you can't. No two people are the same.
Yeah, see, and the fact that this is one of the things, and I think it's interesting. This whole the back right here, man. This is why so many of our women are unfit for relationship. You argue facts, data, statistics. You argue observable reality. The inability to just let stuff go and even just accept the reality. It's like, no.
What it is.
In your mind, what you said, hey, I want to be married by this time, or when I'm a last kid by this time, and if I have my choice, I wouldn't want to have to work to pay significant bills. So I need a man making $300,000 a year. The chance of you getting you would like a man make a gun, but the likelihood of that is negligible. Because they want something. Excuse me?
I'm going to let you go ahead.
Because the men who make that kind of money want something. And they have, most of them want this. And you're competing with the women around you, and they're not typically women who are your.
Just because she's that way, she should not go after that are standard of attractive men. So like fit men.
She can go after whatever she wants to, but she's not entitled to any of them. That's why she keeps getting shot down by all of them.
But I don't.
Excuse me.
But how can you say?
Excuse me.
I'm good.
Excuse me. She's 308 pounds, and every man she's one that shot her shot at has turned her down publicly. You can do whatever you want as a woman. You can think what you want to as yourself. You're entitled to believe what you want, but you're not entitled to those outcomes. You're going to get the reality. And we don't show me